Okay, welcome back, sports fans. March Madness has come to the Pollard Fieldhouse on the campus of Emmaus Bible College, located in Dubuque, Iowa. We're getting ready for our final game of the day, game number 6 of the North Regional Tournament here for the NCCAA. Tonight we have your 7-seed Emmaus Eagles taking on the 10-seed Calvary University here on campus. As we mentioned earlier, Emmaus has beaten Calvary twice this year. See if they can do it third time in a row. This is the North Region Tournament last year. Emmaus came in as the 5 seed, had a magical run, won the 4-5 game, beat the number 1 seed the next night, and then won the tournament for the automatic bid to the finals in Joplin, Missouri. We can see if they can do it this year.
They know they're coming into this game thinking that we did it once, we can do it again. So they're thinking about it. I'm sure it's ever present in their minds.
We stop now for our public address announcer as he'll introduce the teams.
The NCCAA is committed to the true spirit of competition and upholding the 4 core values of the game plan for life: love, integrity, faith, and excellence. We ask that each participant, official, and spectator join us in exhibiting these Christ-like characteristics. At this time, we ask that you join us for a word of prayer. Heavenly Father, we thank you for a day and the opportunity these teams have to compete. We thank you for Jesus and his sacrifice on the cross. We pray that you would bless the coaches and game officials, and we pray for safety of all today's participants. We ask these things in Jesus' name. Amen. Now, let's meet the teams. Starting for the losing team on the scoreboard, the Warriors of Calvary University. A junior guard from Rounding, Illinois, number 3, Ryan Ulrich. A junior guard from Stanford, North Carolina, number 14, Jonah Murr. A junior guard from Lincoln, Nebraska, number 23, Jamal Smith. A senior guard from Grand Blanc, Michigan, number 24, Noah Derringer. A sophomore forward from Imperial, Nebraska, number 34, Cedric Maxwell. The Warriors are led by head coach Matt Sanders. Finally, starting for the home team in the field, your Emmaus Eagles! A junior guard from Naples, Minnesota, number 1, Mitchell Marr. A junior guard from Hopkinsville, Kentucky, number 4, Quan Patterson. A sophomore guard from Hastings, Nebraska, number 13, Landon Jacoby. A freshman guard from Dallas, Texas, number 20, Justice McCullen. Junior forward from Brooklyn Park, Illinois, number 23, Tyrus Buckner. The Eagles are led by head coach Philip Parker and assistant coaches Eric West and Matthew Tomlinson.
We're just about set to get underway here at the Pollard Fieldhouse. Game number 6 of the day here ends up with your Emmaus Eagles against the Calvary Warriors. Eric, what should we look for tonight?
Well, I got a chance to talk to the coaching staff before the game. And the thing that all 3 coaches were harping on is rebounds, rebounds, rebounds. I would pull up, if you guys can, another tab, maybe on another screen on your phone, MausAthletics.com. You can watch the live stats of this game there. Watch that rebound number. Our coaching staff is convinced that if we can win the rebound battle tonight, we can win the game tonight.
As Pat Riley used to tell the Laker teams, no rebounds, no rings. Ball controlled, batted around, controlled by Calvary. Eagles go man-to-man. Fans Let's chant defense as we get underway. Drives baseline, lose that battle, the Eagle basketball. Emmaus in their all-white uniform tonight. Going left to right on the radio dial. Buckner on the baseline. He was pushed. Foul on number 34, Cedric Maxwell. First foul of the game.
Emmaus starts out by getting that ball to Tyrus on the low block right away. It looks like they really want to establish that Tyrus owns the paint down there, and he's going to be in control in this game down low.
Buckner pushed out to the foul line. 8 on the shot clock. Patterson comes around, gets the ball, drives the lane, puts it up. No good. Rebounded by Calvary. Drives, puts it up and good. Number 34, Cedric Maxwell. He's averaging 7 a game.
Real impressive finish there by Maxwell.
Justice, 16-footer, front rim, no good. Pushed up the court.
Despite the miss, that really is Justice's sweet spot.
Landon Jacobus took a fall. He looks to be okay. 4 quick points for Calvary. That was Jonah Murr with the basket. Jacobus down low, beats his man, can't get it. Rebound controlled by Calvary. Slow start for the Eagles so far.
Number 14, Jonah Murr, struggled up the court, but catches the ball and then immediately accelerates.
Calvary really pushing the action right to the front of the rim. We need to stop that entry into the lane. 6-0 lead for Calvary right out of the gate. McCohen for 3. Hit the rim and then hit the shot clock out of bounds. It'll be Warrior basketball.
I really don't think that Coach Phil Parker would be upset at all with any of the looks that Emmaus has gotten. It's probably more that Emmaus has allowed the Calvary Warriors to get out in the fast break.
Justice with the steal. He's all alone. Lays it up and in. And the Eagles are on the scoreboard.
McCowan does a brilliant job of hustling and exploding to the rim, but once he gets in the air, slowing his body down and laying that ball in with finesse.
Foul on number 4, Quan Patterson for Emmaus. That's his first.
Looks like the foul was
Team
on the
first.
ground. This will be a baseline out of bounds.
Inbounded. Pushed off. Offensive foul. That was an easy call from here. Number 3 for Calvary, Ryan Ulix. Clearly pushed off with the arm. Landon Jacobus takes the charge.
Just 2.5 minutes into this game, and Landon Jacobus is already doing what he does best, which is hustle plays. Hustle plays.
You can see he's got that armband. He injured his elbow this week, but he says he's okay. McCowan with the 15-foot elbow jumper in and out. Rebounded by Calvary. They push. That looked to be an offensive foul. I'm going to watch this on the replay. The foul was called on Jacobus. They both got to mid-court. I thought the offensive player extended his arm. The referees are talking about it right now.
Yeah. Pretty shocked at that call, to be honest. It looked almost like a foul out of frustration from the Calvary player, if anything. Look, Seth Kurtula checks in for Landon Jacobus. I'm sure he'll be getting checked out by the trainer.
Drive lost out of bounds. It'll be Eagle basketball.
always impressed with Coach Parker's calm demeanor. Even when there's calls and things that go his way he doesn't agree with. He's a better man than I would be in those situations.
Before the game, the referee told us if we had any questions on any calls, we could ask him. We might ask him what happened in that last one. Buckner with the 8-footer in the lane is good, and he's on the scoreboard.
It is so important for Tyrus to establish himself early on in the paint in this game. If he can do so, Emmaus will keep this game competitive at least.
Number 14, Jonah Murr loose. He's got 6 points early going. 8-4 Calvary. 3.5 minutes into the first half. Tough pass for Buckner to handle. He got it down by his feet. 23 all the way down. Can't get it to go. 34 with the rebound. That was Cedric Maxwell. Timeout here for the Eagles. We'll keep it right here.
Calvary bench does a great job of being their own cheerleaders, being their own fans, hyping up their teammates. Big cheer when that timeout was called by Coach Parker. Calvary does a great job at those types of things, and it makes it just all that more difficult for Emmaus to play against them and to counter when Calvary just has all this energy that they bring.
Yeah, that's a good observation. I was just about to say that Calvary's come out with a lot more energy than the Eagles right now, and it shows on the scoreboard as well. 10-4 Calvary. Just a reminder, Key City Vision, located in downtown Dubuque on the corner of Main and 11th. Key City Vision for all your eyewear needs. Seth's still in. Jacob is still on the bench. Foul called.
Looks like Calvary's getting fouls called as they're just trying to defend Tyrus's presence in the paint.
So that's a big foul. I don't even interrupt you. That's on 34, Cedric Maxwell, one of the top players for Calvary. 2 early fouls with not even 4 minutes of the game. He could be sitting for the whole half so he doesn't pick up his third. He was not happy with that call. Mitchell Marr loose for an easy basket underneath on the inbounds play.
Great play drawn up by Coach Parker there.
Fans trying to generate some energy with the defense chance here. Trying to post up down low. 8 on the shot clock, drives. Good defensive play there by Buckner.
They were switched for a while. Justice McCowan did a good job holding his own.
Bench warning on Calvary. They weren't happy with that last trip down the court.
Justice McCowan did a good job holding his own. Just gave enough time for Tyrus Buckner to get back on his man, contest the shot, and make it a difficult shot. Grab the board, and Emmaus comes back the other way.
Buckner foul line extended.
Seth Kurtula battling down low.
Buckner with it. McCowan drives. 10 on the shot clock. They surround. Buckner turns. No good. Calvary comes away with it. Dribbles off his foot. Reach-in foul on number 15, Seth Katula, for Emmaus.
Looks like they might have actually called that. I'm not sure who they called the foul on.
They haven't put it up on the board. It's hard to tell. Oh. Fans want to travel. Other fans want to foul. Foul line jumper is good by number 23, Jamal Smith for Calvary.
Emmaus fans understandably calling for a travel call there. None to be found. Calvary able to convert.
Buckner with it, surrounded. Corner for Patterson, drives into the lane. Justice, 8 on the shot clock. 3 on the way is good. Justice McCowan hits the first three of the night for the Eagles.
That is the presence of Tyrus Buckner right there. Ball goes in, defense collapse. Justice finds himself with all sorts of time and space to hit the easy three-pointer. Great finish by Justice, great pass by Tyrus.
Nice move by number 14, Jordan Murr. Down the lane, lays it up and in. Eagles down by 5 with the basketball. Just under 14 minutes to go in the first half.
You know, Joe, it looks like Landon may be checking back in here soon, but in the age of all perimeter basketball, Coach Parker has decided to go with 2 post players, giving this Emmaus team quite the different look.
Jonah Murr with a very long three-pointer. All of a sudden, Calvary's up by 8. 17-9 here, early going. McCohen, foul line jumper, rattles out.
It's a great shot.
Nice move to get free, but couldn't convert. Good defense here. Up and in by number 14, Jonah Murr. He's got 13 points early going. 5 for 5, I think 6 for 6 shooting.
13 of their 19.
Calvary 9 of 11 shooting so far. Marr with the 16-footers off. Emmaus only 4 of 12 shooting. Three on its way. In and out, no good. Buckner with the rebound. Could have almost been a flopping foul. Marr for 3 is good. Eagles needed that one. Timeout by Coach Phil Parker for Emmaus. We'll keep it right here.
Great shot by Mitchell Marr. Great pass by Justice McCowan. Their ability to hit that shot, convert 3 points, bring this down to just a 7-point lead now. Really make a difference coming out of this timeout. How does Emmaus attack these last 12 minutes? They're right in this game, really. 10-point game, maybe it feels like that can get away from you. 7-point game, you feel like you're much more in it, especially riding off a great sequence like that. So far, Joe, what's the rebound look like?
Rebounds right now, it's Calvary has 9 rebounds to Emmaus 2. That's a lot of rebounds early on, especially on the one on the offensive board, 8 defensive rebounds. That means Emmaus is missing a lot of shots and not getting any rebounds.
It means Emmaus missing a lot of shots. Calvary's hitting a lot of shots. But I think what Coach Parker would like to see is not just Emmaus limit their offensive rebound opportunities, but can Emmaus buy some second chances in possessions by grabbing some offensive rebounds? Wondering if that might be part of the strategy, having both Tyrus Buckner and Seth Kurtula in the game.
Refs trying to get the teams back on the court. Both teams are a little slow. It'll be Calvary basketball inbound. 12:01 to go, 19-12, Calvary up by 7. Man-to-man defense for the Eagles. Another charge called, second charge. Drawn by Landon Jacobus. He is hurt right on his hurt elbow. He lands. You can see him shaking it off.
He had just checked back into the game. Got hit in the face earlier. He's coming off an elbow injury. It's the second time I've seen him grab that elbow so far this game. Just come back in. Now he's got to go right back out. Looks like Dylan Anderson's coming in for him. He's grabbing that elbow on the back.
Yeah, Jacobus is in some pain. He is. It's like right on the funny bone. Yeah. Foul line jumper, no good. Thinks about the three. Dylan Anderson is checked in for Emmaus, number 10. Nice move by number 13. Kevon Williams, that's his first points of the game. Eagles down by 9 again. Tough pass, intercepted. Another turnover. Through the walk. You know, we thought Maxwell went out for Calvary with 2 fouls. We wanted to see what would happen. Well, they haven't missed a beat with him on the bench.
Yeah, Joe, they almost look better with him on the bench.
Emmaus looking to find a little bit of rhythm here on the offensive end. Buckner down low, double team turns, puts it up, no good. Hasn't been able to find that touch around the rim tonight. Marr gets back, cuts off the drive for the basket, spinning up and no good. Draws the foul though. Foul on Justice McCohen, his first. Justice looks a little shaken up. 2 on that one.
Last couple possessions, Emmaus has gotten down the floor. They found the high post, whether it's Tyrus or Seth, and then they've looked immediately to the low post and tried to force that pass in. When Tyrus passed it to Seth, it was a turnover. When Seth passed it to Tyrus this last time, Tyrus is able to get a look, but admittedly not a great look. Even if that pass is converted, curious to see if that's kind of the end of that play, or if Coach Parker would like to get that ball kicked out if there isn't a good opportunity to look at the rim and find some of the open shooters, especially with shooters like Justice McCowen, Mitchell Marr, and Dylan Anderson on the court. You'd like to see Emmaus at least get the ball in their hands, give them a couple chances to hit some threes.
Jonah Murr makes both free throws. Emmaus finding themselves down by 11. Murr has 14 points. Buckner down low. He's surrounding, but no, he took steps before he could control the ball.
Yeah, he thought he got that dribble off in time, but I think he took that extra step right before he let go of that ball to start the dribble.
Plenty of time left, but you don't want to see things get too out of control here for Emmaus. See what the hometown crowd could do here. Long 3 on the way. In and out, no good. Buckner with the rebound. Murr was feeling it, but that was a little outside his range, probably. Buckner draws the foul.
Sitting under the basket is videographer Luke Serwinski. Luke Serwinski, former basketball player here at Emmaus, played soccer for a center back this last year, actually. If you want to check out some of his work, serwinski.media. Look that up on social media, serwinski.media. He does some great work. He's working for Emmaus. He's working for a local small business here in town, the Hotel Julian. Luke does great work. Check out, go support him on social media.
McCowan hit out of bounds, stay this way. Tristan Greenhagen is checked in for Mitchell Marr. I don't know if there was a foul or it was an out of bounds play. I don't think it's a foul. Greenhagen inbound. Justice has it. He'll start the offense. McCowan looks to drive. He's cut off. 8 on the shot clock. Greenhagen for 3. And he hits it. Tristan Greenhagen with his first 3.
If Tristan gets hot, he can really be a difference maker for this Emmaus team.
3 on the way for Calvary. Just grazes the rim. They get the rebound. Tries to put it back up. No good, but he draws the foul. Number 14, Jonah Marr, went back up, got the foul.
Dylan Anderson doesn't look happy about that one, but this time I think the ref is right, Dylan. I'm sorry, but it looks like you hacked his arms pretty hard there. Number 14 to the line, and yeah, you'd like to see Emmaus being able to, their offense is stepping up here just a little bit, but can they pick it up in the defensive end and be able to make some hard stops without fouling?
Third free throw, 16 points for Murr. He shoots 75% from the line. Shooting 6 for 7 from the field tonight. Second one on the way is good. It's a 10-point lead for Calvary. Timeout will stay right here. Jonah Murr with 17 points just over 10 minutes in to this half. He averages 21 a game, so he's well on his way to that. They need to find an answer to slow him down on the offensive end.
You know, Joe, Murr is normally a 40% shooter from the field, and tonight he's 6 of 7 so far from the field. You hope that the law of averages settles down, but that being said, maybe he's found a crack in this Emmaus defense and is exploiting it time after time again. What will Coach Parker's response be? Because really, it's Jonah Murr and then a big gap before anybody else has really made an impact.
That's right.
For this Calvary team.
Just a reminder, ShopRite, know we save. This week at ShopRite, spend $400 between now and April 8th to qualify for your free holiday ham. Only at ShopRite. Just use your Price Plus card every time you shop. They do the promotion at Thanksgiving too. They do it at Easter. You spend $400. You got about a month to do it. It's not that hard, and you get a free ham out of it. ShopRite and always save.
Where's the nearest ShopRite, Joe?
That's located on Route 22 in Scotch Plains, New Jersey.
Okay, that's what I thought. So for those in New Jersey, there you go.
It'll be Eagle basketball down by 10, 9:13 to go in the half. Jacobus and Marsh and Quan Patterson, all starters on the bench right now for the Eagles. On the Catula gets it, turns in the lane, puts it up a little strong. On the court for the Eagles with Cohen, Buckner, Greenhagen, Anderson, and Catula. Drives, puts it up, no good. The late foul called on number 10, Dylan Anderson. I think he backed into him on the shot. That's his first, team sixth. Number 4, Demetrius White-Tom goes to the line. He makes the first. He shoots 56% from the line. McCowan goes out. Marr comes back in for Emmaus.
Mitchell Marr with 5 points so far this game, with not much being happening really from the post work. Tyrus and Seth have both touched the ball quite a bit in the paint. Have really struggled to score. Like to see Mitchell exert himself a little more and
Marr
force
drops.
the issue. And there you go.
From your lips. Eagles still down by 10. Calvary 6 for 6 from the line. 18-footer straight on is good for number 4, Demetrius White-Tom. Long three is no good. Ball goes out of bounds, Eagle ball. We have to get his name right here.
I think it might be Demetrius White-Thomas.
Demetrius White-Thomas. Okay, that is correct. Sorry about that. When I look on our stats on the computer, they can't fit that whole name in.
Yeah.
So it was being abbreviated, but it's Demetrius White-Thomas. That's number 4 for Calvary.
We have been known to always get names 100% correct.
The Eagles down by 12 with the basketball. Jacobus is checked back in. He's got it. He looks to drive, lays it up, dishes out. 3 from the corner is good by Dylan Anderson.
Landon Jacobus, again, in for about 3 seconds before he's completely sacrificing his body to help his team win. What a play by Landon, setting up his teammate.
Down low to White-Thomas got the ball, lost control of it a little bit, but was bumped by number 10, Dylan Anderson. That's his second foul. That's team 7 That'll send Calvary to the line to shoot 1-on-1 here with 7:26 to go.
Dylan's probably frustrated because it felt like he was playing defense the same way that entire possession, and he was, to tell the truth. It looks like they could have really called the foul much earlier on him, and they chose not to. He kept doing the same thing, kind of pushing down low, leaning over him, using his hands some, and eventually you gotta call that foul. But understandably, I get why Dylan would be frustrated, because he said, hey, I've been doing this the same thing. Why didn't you call it 5 seconds ago? One of the difficulties having ref before, one of those things that's pretty tough to be consistent on. You got to respect the refs.
Makes 1 or 2. Back to a 10-point lead for Calvary. 7:20 to go in the first half. High screen set. Marr looks to drive to the basket. Gets stopped. Anderson for 3 is good. 2 in a row for Anderson.
If Dylan can get hot, it's a fun thing to watch when Dylan's hitting threes.
Fans chant defense. Third charge of the game drawn by Landon Jacobus so far tonight.
You know, despite the injury, it's obvious Landon only knows how to play one way, and it's 150% at all times. There is no slowing down. There is no taking it easy. There's no giving up. He's either going to be lying on the floor in pain, or he's going to be playing.
McCowan drives baseline, pull-up jumper's good. That 12-point lead has been cut to 5 here.
Mays has the opportunity to get themselves right back into this game right now. Another defensive stop would really help.
Fans chant defense here. Long 2 on the way is good by number 23, Jamal Smith. Timeout, 30-second timeout by Calvary. We'll keep it right here. That breaks, I think, a 7-0 run by the Eagles. They had down by 12, but they cut it down to 5, back up to 7, 6:20 to go in the half. Calvary, go ahead.
As we look at the rebounding total, something again that Coach Parker thought would really make a difference this game. Still, Calvary is significantly out-rebounding Emmaus, 14-4. Calvary's had 14 rebounds, Emmaus with just 4. And Emmaus has 0 offensive rebounds. They need to continue to fight in the paint when the shot goes up. If they can grab a few offensive rebounds, get themselves some second looks, if they can just totally stop Calvary from grabbing any offensive rebounds, this game will change in their favor.
3-point shooting, keep it in the Eagles in this game. They're 5 of 7. Jacobus down. Anderson thinks about it. Foul on number 2 for Calvary. That'll send Emmaus to the line to shoot 1-on-1. That was Boran with the foul for Calvary. Going to the line will be Tyrus Buckner, number 23.
I don't know about you, Joe, but I have 0 desire to guard Tyrus in the paint. So I understand where Colson's coming from there.
And he gets the first. DeRickton Park Jr. shoots 78% from the line, one of the best free throw shooters for a big man we've seen. He completes both. Those are the first 2 free throws for the Eagles tonight. Calvary up by 5 with the basketball. 6 minutes to go in this first half. Calvary works the ball around. Fans chant defense. 10 on the shot clock. Little floater in the lane is good for number 23, Jamal Smith. Smith has Anderson for a quick 3. In and out, no good. Rebounded by Calvary. They really pushed the ball up. Find the guy all alone in the corner for the 3. He's short. McCowan gets the rebound, looks to run. Waits for the teammates to get back. Jacobus down low to Buckner, turns, puts it up, is blocked. foul called. Buckner will go to the line.
It was a great initial block. I'm wondering if they called that on the floor. We'll see if they give the 1-on-1 signal here if he's shooting 2. I wouldn't be surprised if that was a block.
He did block it.
But then was
I
foul
think a
on
foul.
the shot or foul on the floor?
No, ref says 2. Has 2 fingers up. It'll be 2 shots.
Foul on the shot.
Buckner makes the first. Both teams in the bonus with 5:19 to go in the half. Four for Tyrus. Buckner from the line. Calvary with a 5-point lead, 34-29, 5:15 to go. Opening night action of the North Regional here. Blocked by Buckner.
Anything you can do, I can do better, says Tyrus Buckner.
Tries down low to Landon Jacobus. He's surrounded. McCohen with the 3 is good. Justice McCohen.
The gym is going crazy. What a shot by Justice McCohen.
Crowd is back into it. That 12-point lead is down to 2. Calvary with the 2-point lead in the ball. Drives. Puts up the floater. It gets it to go. Basket by number 24. Noah Deirdre for Calvary. The Eagles look to reset on the offensive end. McCohen elbow jumper is good. Justice McCohen feeling it right now. 12 points.
When Justice and Tyrus get in that pick and roll, Tyrus demands so much attention that as soon as he starts to roll, both defenders go with him, leaving a wide open mid-range jumper for Justice McCowen.
In the lane, blocked by Buckner. Ball lost out of bounds. That'll be Eagle basketball.
I think Tyrus might have scraped the ceiling on that block. He went straight up and said, "Remember, Calvary, this tournament's being held in my gym."
Emmaus has never led in this game. The last tie was 0-0. Let's see what they can do with the ball. Down low to Buckner, turns. He draws the foul. I think the foul's on 13 for Calvary. That's Kevon Williams. That's his second foul and as many trips, I believe, down the court. Buckner 4 for 4 will go to the line. Shooting 2. He makes the first.
For 44, Thomas Barnett has checked in. My guess is it's going to be his job to be guarding Tyrus Buckner.
See if Buckner can tie the score for the Eagles right here. And we are tied at 36 with 3:31 to go in the first half. The Eagles look to set up full court pressure. Buckner has to check out. Seth Cotula will come in.
Not sure what's going on there. Buckner ran right to the room where the jerseys are held. So we'll have to see when Tyrus comes back out here what the issue is. He did not go to see the trainer, so not sure if there's a blood issue or what the problem is.
Anyway, we're tied at 36. Down low. 44 turns. Back iron, no good. They control the rebound. 14, no good. McCohen comes out with the rebound, looks to run. Splits the defense, lays it up. Not strong enough. Other way for Calvary. They got a 2-on-1. before the shot is foul, but doesn't matter. It's 1-on-1. It's on the floor. Calvary go to the line to shoot 1-on-1. Foul is on number 4, Quan Patterson.
Smart foul by Quan Patterson. It's a 2-on-1 situation, and Quan's able to foul in such a way that stops Calvary from really getting an easy look at the rim. The foul's on the ground, so they get to shoot 1-on-1.
Jonah Murr, the leading scorer, with 17 points, and he's 4 for 4 from the line.
And he shoots 75% in the season.
No, oh, they get to a rebound. Wait. Push on the rebound. Marr went up, had good position. I think number 24 for Calvary pushing him back, so we walk down this end of the court where Mitchell Marr will shoot 2 since we are in the double bonus.
Now, Joe, I know that an offensive foul does not result in shots.
But over the back on a rebound does.
So the loose ball foul does.
Yes.
Okay.
He makes the first for Marr, and that's the first lead of the game for Emmaus, 37-36. 3:04 to go in the first.
And you have to say that this comeback, in a lot of ways, has really been sparked by the defense that Emmaus has. They stepped up. They didn't play great defense to start the first half, but their defense has really stepped up, and it's been sparked by guys like Landon Jacobus, despite his injury, playing hard, taking charges, getting in people's way, and then Tyrus Buckner getting up, getting blocks, contesting shots, making life difficult for Calvary down low.
Another foul on the rebound, so we walk back down, and number 44, Thomas Barrett, will go to the line to shoot a 1-on-1. He makes the first. Barrett shoots 67% from the line.
Buckner is back. Not sure what the
I think it was something with his shorts. Those shorts do not look like they are his size right now.
You're correct. They do not.
He gets the rebound. He is going old school 1980s Georgetown basketball shorts on that one. Justice has it. Foul called on number 44, Thomas Barnett. Buckner will go to the line.
I really think the sole purpose that Barnett is in there is to play defense on Buckner and to make life difficult for him. You could tell because that's what he was trying to do. Now, obviously, he was playing a little too hard there. But yes, it seems like that is his goal. Play hard, tough defense on on Buckner.
I will say we have to find him a better pair of shorts at halftime here. Tied at 37. Buckner will go to the line where he is 6 for 6 tonight. He makes the first. That's Buckner's 9.7 from the line. He's only 1 for 5 from the field. He has been surrounded on defense, hasn't got too many good looks inside. And he makes both. Eagles with a 2-point lead.
You're right. He really hasn't had that many opportunities down low, but he has such a presence that he keeps getting himself to the free throw line and shooting like this from the line, really making a difference for Emmaus. What a finish.
Nice drive by number 3, Ryan Ulix, to tie the score here with 2:20 to go. Anderson drives all the way to the hoop, too strong. Calvary with a long pass up ahead. Took the steps before he was set.
Sometimes you just get a little too excited when you catch that. You see the guy flying at you. You're thinking, he's going to fly by. I've got an easy drive here. And you take that extra step as you go to begin your dribble.
Just over 2 minutes to go in the first half. Tied at 39. The pace has really picked up here in the second part of this half. Marr comes off a screen, goes right down the lane, dumps off to Jacobus. Too strong. Rebounded by Tyrus. They look to reset. Baseline fadeaway, front rim no good. Jacobus fights for the rebound, falls down, out of bounds. It'll be Calvary basketball.
Again, Landon Jacobus fighting hard, always making the hustle plays. Yes, he caught that ball. He fell over. That is a travel. But if he wouldn't have made that play, it was an easy defensive rebound for Calvary, who's looking to go the other way. You love the hustle. He's going to get everything he's got. He's going to try his hardest. And that's the reason Coach Parker plays him so much.
I think an illegal screen is called.
Yeah, it looks like a moving screen there, right?
I think so. I'm trying to see who it was called on. I think it's number 24, Noah. I can't say the last. I can't pronounce the last name. I'm going to butcher it. But anyway, it's a player control foul, so no free throws. 1:36 to go in a half. We're tied at 39. Little floater by Justice McCohen is good. Justice with 14 points in the first half.
Beautiful bucket by Justice McCowen.
Blocking foul on Landon Jacobus, number 13. Jacobus, that's his second foul.
Considering he's drawn 3 charges so far in this game, you'll take 2 fouls if 2 fouls give you 3 charges.
Jamal Smith goes to the line shooting 2. Shoots 65% on the season. Makes the first. Both teams shooting well from the free throw line. 9 of 12 for Calvary, 9 of 10 for Emmaus. Rolls out, but they control the rebound. 3 on the way is good. Number 14, Jonah Murr. That's his 20th point. That's a backbreaker right there.
Murr stepped into that shot with full confidence and just made the easy 3.
4-point trip there. Foul line jumper is back iron, no good. Rebound controlled by Calvary. Just under a minute to go. Eagles looking for a defensive stop here before the half. Drives. He traveled. 40 seconds to go in a half. 30 seconds on the shot clock. 10-second differential. We'll see what Emmaus does here. Do they use the clock down and hold for sort of a shot? Even if they do,
my guess
Calvary will have 10 seconds.
My guess is they'll try to get a shot off quick. Maybe I'm wrong.
Buckner gets it in the lane, turns, spins, surrounded, lays up, and good! Yes, and it counts.
Too big, too strong, Tyrus Buckner.
Buckner got the ball in the lane, got the contact, put it up, laid it up and in, and drew the foul. He'll go to the line to look to complete the 3-point play. Buckner is 8 for 8 from the free throw line in this half. He completes the 3-point play. Eagles up by 1, 27.1 to go in the half. Fans chant defense as they look to get a stop here to close out this first half of basketball in your North Regional. They look to set. 12 on the clock. Way out. Looks to drive. Bold. Out of control, going through the lane. I thought it was a walk, but a blocking foul is called on Landon Jacobus. We're going to watch the replay here. Gets the ball on the wing, comes down. He had his feet planted and his arms straight in the air. That was not a block. That was a charge all the way. I'm going to tell Ada from Hastings in a minute on that call, but I think he knows. Who goes line? Williams, and number 3. He completes the free throws. 3.4. Oh.
Unfortunate turnover there by Dylan Anderson at the end. A little frustration between teammates. Ultimately, it does not hurt them. Emmaus goes in the locker room despite being down 12 at one point, just down by 2 at the end of this first half.
Well, we'll take a break, and we'll come back for the start of the second half in 15 minutes.
So why should you consider the experience at Emmaus as opposed to somewhere else? I think it's very important to know who you are. I went to Emmaus to find out what God's Word said so that I could then, with a sure footing, push forward into the vocational part of my life.
So when I was first looking for schools, I knew that I wanted a really solid counseling program, but I also wanted a biblical core. And I found that here at Emmaus. In my Bible classes, I'm not just learning biblical facts, but I'm also learning how the Bible applies to my life and how I can live it out in my Christian walk. But then in my counseling classes, I'm learning theories and I'm learning scientific information and how the brain works, but I'm also learning how to integrate my faith into that.
So I've had the awesome experience to be part of Student Missionary Fellowship over the past 2 years. And what their purpose is, and part of the opportunity of service that it provides for students, is really getting involved with missionaries who come from around the globe. This gives us an opportunity as students to be aware of what the Lord is doing in places like Burundi, Africa. It's an awesome opportunity not only for the missionaries to come to us, but for us to learn about them and be inspired by the work that the Lord is doing around the globe.
My Emmaus experience has been really transformational, learning how to serve and how to love, and seeing the example in that from your professors and seeing how genuinely they care about you, and then getting to apply that to your life, and the knowledge you get in classes from how Jesus loved people too, and it's teaching me how to be intentional in people's lives, and I really am looking forward to taking that into the future too, in the workplace, at the church, just in the community, and I just see how it's preparing me long term, and it's not just for right here.
The soccer team, it's honestly been so fun, not just in the aspect of playing soccer, but the aspect of being able to fellowship with the team. Just seeing that team dynamic of love one another, serve one another, your team goes first and then soccer. That is an amazing thing that I've honestly never seen before. That's what the gospel does to people, is that at the end of the day, it's not about soccer, it's about fellowship.
I had a group of 4 guys who got together every Thursday night and just poured over whatever we had read that week. Fiction, nonfiction, things in God's Word, things in books that we'd read, and we would just discuss, and we loved to write too. So we'd get together and we'd share whatever we'd written that week. Those relationships, we still keep in touch daily, share our thoughts daily, and it's the most lasting, lifelong commitments I've ever had.
Putting all those together and just seeing how, my life has changed so far while I've been here, and I'm excited to see how else it continues to change.
about a minute and a half before we start the second half action here at the Pollard Fieldhouse. Just going over some leading scores quickly. Justice McCohen with 14, Tyrus Buckner with 13, Mitchell Marr with 8, Dylan Anderson with 2 threes for 6, Tristan Greenhagen with 3, Quan Patterson and Landon Jacobus have not scored for your Eagles. Jonah Murr with 20, Jamal Smith 7, Ryan Ulix with 5, Demetrius White-Thomas with 5, Cedric Maxwell with 4, and a few other players rounding out the scoring for Calvary. Just going back, Emmaus 6 or 9 from 3 is the difference right now. The rebounds, Eagles with 10, but Calvary with 22, which is not where Coach Parker wants to see it.
It is not where Coach Parker wants to see it. I'm excited to see the changes that both of these teams are bringing in the second half. But especially Coach Parker, what is going to be the focus? Are they going to continue to push rebounding? Is that they're going to try to up those rebounding numbers? Are they going to change the way they're defending? Are they going to change the way they're playing offense? You'd have to think that however they played about the last 5 minutes of that first half would be how they'd want to play this entire second half.
And it's going to be interesting. Cedric Maxwell's back, ready to start the second half. They're sitting probably 16 minutes in that first half with 2 fouls. The Eagles will start the half with the basketball. Buckner's got his shorts fixed from the first half, had a little issue with blood on his leggings, so he's had to change that at halftime. Eagles down by 2. Traveling called by Marr. I guess took the pass and a couple steps before he put the dribble down.
You know,
I have to see that one again.
Mitchell looks a little confused there. I think that's a call that he's been getting away with all year long. So understandably, probably some frustration when it's called, but I really do think quite often when he's coming around that screen and catching the pass, he is traveling right before he catches that ball.
Foul line jumper in and out, no good. Buckner with the rebound. Jacobus drives lane, back out to Marr. Straight on 3 on the way, no good. Buckner right underneath, put back is good. And we're tied at 46.
Great board there by Tyrus Buckner.
Only
these rebound numbers in the right direction for a man.
That's his 3rd field goal. He has 15 points, but 9 of them from the line. Maxwell drove to the basket, put it up with the left hand, and good. Might have gotten away with an extra step on that one. But the refs are doing a good job otherwise. Patterson puts it up, no good. Rebounded by Calvary. They look to run. Out on the wing. Ulix up and good. 22 points for Jonah. I'm sorry, that's Jonah Murr, I believe. No good. Kept alive, but controlled way up ahead of the pack, all alone. But Justice McCowan there to break it up. Stop the fast break. It'll stay this way, but a great hustle play by Justice McCowan.
It looked like an easy bucket. 11 times out of 10 for Calvary there. Justice McCowan hustles down the court, about the only Eagle to do so. Hustles down the court, gets his hand in the way, and makes what should have been an easy bucket into a much more difficult situation. Now Calvary's coming sideline out of bounds here. 24 seconds left to go on the shot clock.
I think the coaching staff for Emmaus doesn't want to get this out of hand. They started off slow to the game, and now all of a sudden they don't want Calvary to get out to another quick lead after the strong half. Quan Patterson steps in the lane and gets the steal. Steps in the passing lane and gets the steal.
I think Quan Patterson, an underrated post defender.
16-footer, too strong. Buckner with the rebound. Reset for 3 on the way is no good. Jacobus tries the crowd, goes off his foot out of bounds. It'll be Calvary basketball. Marr knocks it away, controlled. .12 on the shot clock. In the lane, the floater is good. by number 23, Jamal Smith. He has 9 points. Just a reminder, winner of this game plays tomorrow at 5 p.m. Foul called on Calvary.
If Emmaus can get Calvary in early foul trouble again and get Tyrus Buckner to the line just as many times they were able to do in the first half, this game, it'll really give Emmaus a big advantage, especially if Tyrus continues to shoot perfect from the line just like he did in the first half. That would be the first foul of the half. It's the first foul on Calvary. Timeout. I'm not sure which coach called timeout. Did you catch that, Joe?
I'm not sure who called timeout either. It's a full timeout. We'll stay right here. Like I said, tomorrow the winner of this game plays the number 2 seed Crown at 5 o'clock here at the Pollard Fieldhouse. As we said, tomorrow 7 games starting at 10. Last one starts at 8:30. We'll see how it goes. As with any tournament, 2 games went overtime, 1 went double overtime. Push the start of this game back an hour. You can expect it a little bit tomorrow. I don't know if it'll be that extreme, but when you're trying to squeeze in 7 games, something's got to give.
Yeah, just be nice with us when you look at the schedule and then you see that the games aren't being broadcasted exactly according to schedule.
Just a reminder, Discover Emmaus Weekend coming up March 16th through the 18th here on campus. Nashville recording artist Jervis Campbell will be performing a concert that weekend. That's Discover Emmaus Weekend, the 16th through the 18th of March. Teams come out of the timeout. It'll be Eagle basketball underneath their own basket. 21 seconds on the shot clock. Patterson looks to inbound. Foul called. We'll see what it is.
Looks like they're saying 30 on the shot clock. That was all.
Oh, okay. Shot clock reset. Ball's kicked. It goes out of bounds.
Mays will get a chance to run it again.
Buckner with it way out beyond the arc. Buckner gets it surrounded. Drives, turn, puts it up, and good!
Too big, too strong. That's Tyrus Buckner. What a post move. Goes inside. Looks like he's going to go around to the left hand. A nice drop step over the left shoulder with the right hand. Great finish through the contact. Tyrus Buckner heads to the line. Currently 9 for 9 from the line on the day today.
That was on Maxwell, his 3rd. Way to go, Eric, on that one. 9 for 9.
90% ain't bad.
Calvary with the ball in a 4-point lead, 17 minutes to go. Foul called, I think, on Mitchell Marr of Emmaus. That's his first foul of the game, team's 2nd. Shot clock is reset to 20. Shouldn't have been reset to 30 last time. Ref just letting us know that.
Ref happy to claim that it was his mistake.
No harm, no foul.
Absolutely. You appreciate that from referees. We know they're not perfect. It's good to know that they know that they're not perfect.
I think a foul on Patterson with the hold. That's if that's accurate, that's 4 fouls on Patterson. That's hard. That's tough for Mace. He runs the offense for the Eagles. We'll see what happens. Ball's tipped. Controlled by Calvary. Looks at. Found himself up in the air. Couldn't get the shot off. Looked to pass. Goes out of bounds. It'll be Eagle basketball.
In his defense, Joe, his coach was wide open.
keeping Patterson in with 4 fouls with 16:40 to go in the game. Buckner gets a foul line extended. Marr with the free throw shot. Long gets his own rebound. A little sloppy right now. Ball goes out of the bounds. It'll stay this way. 12 seconds on the shot clock.
Yeah, it's one of those situations where you almost think it might be good that the ball went out of bounds. Both teams can take a breath, regroup, calm themselves down, and now Emmaus can look to really run their offense out of this baseline out of bounds play.
Buckner gets it. 10 on the shot clock. Buckner gets it. Jacobus down low, and he gets free. And it's Jacobus with his first points of the game.
Great look from big man Tyrus Buckner to find his teammate on that cut down in the block.
Partially blocked, I believe. Patterson brings it up the right side. They regroup. Buckner looking for position. Foul line extended. Jacobus cutting. He got bumped. And then gets bumped again on the baseline. Foul on number 23, Jamal Smith, his second.
Brings Calvary's total fouls up to 3.5. As long as that number continues to go up, this is going to be good news for the Emmaus Eagles.
Oh. Jacobus thinks about it. Drives the lane, floater is good. Landon Jacobus with 4 points his half. We're back, score is tied, 52-52. Calvary coach wanted a timeout, but they did not have the ball, so he couldn't get one. Drives the lane, stops. Buckner alters a shot, but he makes it. Number 24, Noah, gets it. Now Calvary gets the timeout. 30-second timeout. We'll stay right here. Calvary up by 2, 15-10 to go in the game.
Beautiful fadeaway by number 24, Noah there. Beautiful fadeaway in the paint. Kept his pivot foot down. Made a couple moves. Little Dirk Nowitzki-esque down low. Over the outstretched arm of big man Tyrus Buckner. We know that's a tough bucket to get. Great shot.
For the Calvary fans, we're just calling him Noah. We're not sure how to say his last name. We don't want to get it wrong, so we'll just go with Noah. You know who he is.
I know I can pronounce Noah correctly, Joe.
Yes, I know Noah. And his last name we're having a little trouble with. Remember, you want to wear the gear that the team wears. Shop.emmaus.edu for all your branded Emmaus gear. Emmaus with the basketball, down by 2. Patterson still in the game with 4 fouls. Foul called on number 34, Cedric Maxwell. He's not happy. That's his 4th, I believe, and he goes and has this.
To avoid voicing his frustration at the refs, he goes to his bench instead, which if you're frustrated is a wise move. Appreciate that. Now a little more calm as he's discussing with the ref.
New player checked in. He checks out. It'll be Eagle basketball underneath their own basket with 20-second shot clock. Maxwell very frustrated right now for Calvary. Marr for a lone for 3 is short.
Sometimes you're almost too open, if you know what I mean, Joe.
That's right. He floated right back to beyond the 3-point line, got the pass wide open. I think it surprised him.
We've seen in this gym this season Mitchell Marr hit game winners with a hand in his face, so you know he's able to hit that shot.
Corner 3 for Calvary is too strong. Justice with the rebound. Patterson brings it up. Jacobus drives baseline. Marr for the corner 3. No good. Rebound controlled by Calvary, and they look to run.
Might have been a foul there by Justice McCowan, but no call.
Over and back. It'll be Eagle basketball out of bounds here, just to our left.
Looks like Jonah Murr might have seen the same thing that I saw. Maybe I should say felt the same thing that I saw. Thought he got fouled there before the turnover. Good advice coming from the Calvary coach. Stay calm and play the game. Overall, these refs, maybe they've missed a few things, but overall I think we'd have to say they've been pretty fair and pretty even between both teams.
McCowan looks to drive down lane. Fadeaway jumper is good. Justice McCowan, 16 points on the night. And we're tied at 54.
You love to see Justice in his bag like that.
Drives. Loose ball. Can't control the pass, goes out of bounds. It'll be Eagle basketball. I don't think the Eagles have more than a 2-point lead. Maybe it got to 3 at one point or something.
I don't think so. Even when Landon's not drawing charges, his ability to sacrifice his body just does something to the Calvary offense and makes them just act frantically, cause another turnover there.
Turnover by the Eagles. Calvary has it. Thinks about the 3, drives. Can't hold on to the pass. Patterson looks to run, gets it to McCowan ahead of the field. Euro step up and good with the left hand. Justice McCowan.
What a bucket by Justice McCowan over the outstretched arm of Jonah Murr. Beautiful. Reminds me of prime Derrick Rose, that finish.
Blocking foul called, though, by Justice on the lane. Tried to cut off the baseline, got there a little late. But his 18th point gives the Eagles a 2-point lead here. Little housekeeping on the floor. Number 14, Jonah Murr, will go to the line to shoot 2. Jonah with 22 points. He averages 21. He's got his average. It's still 13 minutes to go in this game.
You know, I've been really impressed tonight by Jonah Murr. Plays with a lot of confidence, respects his teammates, respects his opponents. He's a hard competitor, and when there's a shot he took in the first half, a deep 3 that he hit, beautiful stroke, beautiful shot, took it with such confidence. You love to see it. It's been fun watching Jonah Murr so far tonight.
He makes 1 or 2. Emmaus up by 1 with the basketball. 13 minutes to go in the game. Buckner gets it, can't handle the pass, pushing the ball up, lays it up and good by number 23, Jamal Smith, 11 points for Mr. Smith. Calvary back with a 1-point lead. Patterson all alone, puts up the 3, front rim's no good, tries to save it, gets it, McCowan spins, puts up, but he's fouled. Justice McCowan will go to the line to shoot 2, 23 with the foul. Jamal Smith, his 3rd.
Justice has really kept Emmaus in the game so far tonight. Emmaus down 57-56, 12 minutes, 30 seconds left to go in the game. Justice has 18 points. Leading scorer Tyrus Buckner, only one close with 17. Justice
doesn't go to the line much this year, but he is shooting 76%. Timmy Iverson gets a hand for the cleanup on the court. First one is good. Number 5, Stephen Jones checks in for Calvary. I think it's the first time. No, he's been in already. Back iron, no good. Score's tied at 57.
You know, ever since Quan picked up that 4th foul, he has remained in the game this entire time, Joe.
Rebound controlled by Emmaus. Up ahead to Jacobus. They reset. Looking inside to Buckner. He's guarded well. Patterson. McCowan was looking to shoot before he got it. Corner. Jacobus drives. Wild shot, no good. Buckner right there to clean up with the rebound and the putback. I think there's a injury timeout. Number 5 hurt his ankle on that last play. The 2-point putback by Buckner gives the Eagles a 2-point lead.
Great offensive board there by Tyrus Buckner.
Tight game, many lead changes, many ties here in the second half. Thinks about the 3, backs off. Drives, puts it up the floater, back iron no good. Buckner with the strong rebound. Dribbles out of it. McCowan up ahead. Buckner hands it off to him, lays it up and good, and he draws a foul!
Too big, too strong. That's Tyrus Buckner. He yells at Luke Serwinski, holding the camera in excitement. What a finish through difficult contact. Tyrus Buckner doing work down low, keeping Emmaus in this game.
That's at least a 3rd and 1 for Buckner tonight. He has 21 points. He'll go to the line looking to complete the 3-point play after this timeout. We'll keep it right here.
You know, Emmaus went into the half being out-rebounded by 10. Currently in the game, they're out-rebounded by 8, which means they have a +2 so far in the second half, Joe. Maybe it's not the comeback that Coach Parker would have hoped for, but it's certainly a better performance than they put it in the first half. Tyrus Buckner has been a huge part of that, grabbing some monster boards both offensively and defensively.
Yeah, Buckner has 12 rebounds to go with his 21 points. Eagles right now have a 4-point lead, looking to push it to 5 with this free throw. This is their biggest lead by far so far in this game. Just a reminder, spring break comes up next week here at Emmaus. The ensemble music team will be doing their tour. Eric will be leading the group Friday, March 3rd through Wednesday, March 8th, coming to Stratford, Iowa, Shawnee, Kansas, Fenton, Missouri, Jerseyville, Iowa, Davenport, Iowa, and Fulton, Illinois. If you're in those areas, stop by and see the Emmaus Ensemble.
Just to clarify, Joe, I am not leading that in any sort of musical sort of way. That would be Miss Elisa Cooper.
Well, you're driving the bus. So
you're right, I'm driving the bus.
If it's not for you, they won't get there. So
looking forward to that trip. Should be a lot of fun going on the road representing Emmaus. If you're looking for something to do tonight as you fall asleep, concerninghim.com/podcast. Go ahead and listen to the Concerning Him podcast. We recently had a faculty member, Stephen Elliott, on talking about the role of technology in the church. It was a wonderful interview. I had a great time talking with him. Lots of other topics and people on there to listen to as well.
Buckner completes the 3-point play. He is, I believe, 10 of 11 from the free throw line. Just a little question on who could sub at this point. It's okay. 11:15 to go. Eagles with their biggest lead of the night, 62-57. Fans chant defense. Patterson still in the game with 4 fouls. I think. Oh, foul on Justice McCowan, number 20. I thought it was a moving pick. We'll take a look on the replay. That's his 3rd foul.
A little back and forth battle there.
He was guarding.
Looks like they called him trying to fight over that pick. Justice thought it was a moving screen. He was trying to fight over it. Could have gone either way. Again, I think pretty thankful for the refs tonight. Good job of explaining their calls as well.
He might have subtly put his hip out, but it would have been hard to see. Regardless, it's third foul on McCohen. 16 foul, or 14 foul for the Eagles.
It's a good point, Joe. Calvary's at 16 fouls, one more, and Emmaus is shooting 1-1.
Big three-pointer there by number 23, Jamal Smith. Cuts the lead to 2.
Mitchell Marr looks to just slow down the offense a little bit here. I think that's a smart, wise choice.
Patterson comes off the screen. Ball's turned over. Calvary looks to push. Could have got called for the foul. They get the rebound and put it up and in. 5 quick points to tie the game for Calvary. Just like that, that lead evaporates. 10:20 to go. We're tied at 62. Marr with the open 3 from the wing is good. Mitchell Marr. Oh,
okay.
Number 3 was limping, so the ref just wanted to see if he was okay. That was Ryan Ulix limping back. He gives him the thumbs up. He tells the coach he's okay.
What a shot by Mitchell Marr. Again, it almost seems like Mitchell needs the hand right in his face. And if he does, he's hitting that shot 80% of the time. If you give him a little bit of space, give him some time to think about it, percentage seems to drop a little bit.
Jonah Murr comes off the screen and hits a 3.
Yeah, speaking of,
ties it right back up.
What a shot by Jonah Murr.
Patterson drives, puts up the shot, no good. Buckner there with the rebound, plays it up and good. Back and forth game right now. Band's chant defense. Eagles clinging to a 2-point lead. Smith backs it out. Over to Murr, who drives down the lane, pulls up at the foul line. Too short. Buckner with the rebound. Marr sets the offense this time down to the court. Justice up top. Tries to get it down low to Buckner, but it's hit out of bounds. He can't control.
Last couple possessions, it looks like they're really trying to get Tyrus involved in the pick and roll as the screen man. That time looks like they might have forced the issue off the pick there and tried to really force them to him down low. That being said, Tyrus in the pick and roll I think is a great option. I love it. I love the idea. And when he's getting the ball, he's rolling to the rim. He is tough to stop.
The crowd here at Pollard chants defense. Charge, number 4, charge of the night, drawn by Landis Jacobus.
What an intensity player, a player filled with intensity. And his dad loves it. Justice McCowan is hyping up the crowd. Landon Jacobus just plays with everything he has.
Most importantly, I think that's the 5th foul on number 23, Jamal Smith. They have that on the board. On the stats, it doesn't say that. But he's on the bench right now. And the scoreboard said that's his 5th foul.
Wouldn't be surprised if that's actually a 4th. He's sitting next to the coach, not at the end of the bench.
I think it is a 4th foul. Scoreboard might be wrong. The stats say 4. Anyway, Eagle basketball with a 2-point lead, 8:35 to go in the game. Marr with the foul line jumper is good.
In his eye, what a shot. Mitchell Marr, the man bun monster. I love it.
Drives, tries to go up and draws the foul, I think, on Marr. Every time the Eagles look to push the lead just a little bit, Calvary comes down and gets a big shot. This time, Williams drove the lane, drew the foul. He'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Mitch comes up looking like he needs a chiropractor. I think he's just happy he didn't get put on a poster there, though.
Williams only shoots 44% from the line. He's going to shoot 2. Let's see what happens. Calvary's been good tonight from the line. 11 of 16. Well, that's only 68%. First one is short. Eagles need to box out on this next free throw. Second one on the way, no good. They get the rebound. The Irish comes up with the steal, though.
Looks like number 4. Who is that? Number 4, Demetrius White-Thomas, was looking to not step out of bounds and had to leave that ball in bounds as he went out, and Tyrus is able to grab that pretty easily. Timeout here for the Eagles. Is that correct, Coach?
Yeah, we'll keep it right here. 8:07 to go in the game. Eagles will have the basketball up 69-65, trying to extend this lead a little bit here, which they've had. Like I said, every time they get a little lead, Calvary comes right back down and hits a big basket. Welcome a new sponsor tonight, Eric. Bubbler Sparkling Water. See your new on-campus ambassador, Landon Jacobus, for a free sample. Landon signed up. He's a brand ambassador for Bubbler. He gets cases each month that are supposed to be distributed to other students for marketing. So if you're on campus, you want a Bubbler, see Landon, and I think he's obligated to share one with you.
He is, but also be ready to have your picture taken, and most likely it will end up on Instagram. I think that's part of the deal. He's got to post pictures on Instagram. But
there is a social media aspect to it, but we're excited to welcome Bubbler to the Emmaus family.
Can we get them a sign in here, Joe?
For a little bit more, we could. Teams make their way back on the court. As we said, it'll be Eagle basketball, 23 seconds on the shot clock here. They'll inbound right in front of their own bench.
Interestingly, Quan Patterson remains in the game despite having 4 fouls.
I think he's played at least 7 minutes of game time with these 4 fouls.
He has.
Patterson resets the offense. Buckner with the screen. He gets it. Foul line jumper. Can't get the bounce. A little short. Calvary with the rebound. Down low, surrounded. Gets free. Lays it up. No good. Goes out of bounds. I think it's going to be a foul on.
I think it's going to be on number 14, Jonah Murr.
Maybe it's not a foul. Maybe it's just out of bounds, and it's going to stay right here. Ref having a word with Murr and Buckner right now.
Two best players in the court, really, it seemed like, for much of this game, and going at it back and forth, playing some physical ball, and the ref trying to keep it under control.
Still not
appreciate that.
Still not sure what the call is or whose ball it is right now. I think it's Eagle basketball. The ref's over there explaining to the coach what happened. I'm still not sure. Anyway, it'll be Eagle basketball. They look like they're putting on some full court pressure. They need a little bit of help here.
My observation has been the last few possessions, Jonah has been playing a little bit more maybe out of control. They haven't really called anything, but he's been throwing some arms out there, and you got to respect it. I think he's just playing as hard as he can, trying to get his team to win. But my guess would be the refs want him to settle that down a little bit, and they probably don't want Tyrus to retaliate.
McCohen with the ball. Jacobus looks for help. 14 on the shot clock. Dumps it off to Buckner, lays it up. Can't get the roll.
It's a great look at the rim, great pick and roll, great pass by Justice McCowan. He really did everything that you want in that possession.
Calvary resets. Tries to get it down low, lays it up and in. Great pass to number 34. Cedric Maxwell lays it up and in. Eagle lead cut to 2. Patterson drives, blocked. Calvary with the basketball, down by 2, just under 7 minutes to go in the game. Fans chant defense. Try almost a walk. Buckner with the rebound. Number 3, Ulrichs. He's limping a little bit after that one.
14 rebounds by Tyrus Buckner.
Foul is on number 3, Ryan Ulrichs.
Who also comes up limping after the contact there.
That's the 8th foul, team foul on Calvary this half, so Patterson will go to the line to shoot 1 and 1. So, a little question at the scorers table right now. Patterson shoots 63% from the line.
It strikes me there's a couple important people missing from that scorers table tonight that are normally there.
That's
no
right.
No wonder there's a question, something they've got to figure out.
Yeah, I know Joel Caravella is working the camera instead of the usual spot.
Those are the people I was thinking of. You're exactly right.
No good.
Great
Dylan Patterson
by Dylan Anderson.
He was the only Eagle on the line and fought off 3 guys that coming down, 3 Calvary players.
Philip Parker says he wants to get more offensive boards. You don't think it's going to be Dylan Anderson that's contributing, but especially when he's going 1v3 and rebounding. But look at him fighting out there. Great work, Dylan.
Justice McCown with the miss. Calvary brings it back down, looking to tie with 6 minutes to go. Up and in by number 4, Demetrius White-Thomas. That's his 7th points of the game. We're tied with 5:50 to go in the game. 4-0 run by Calvary. Buckner on the blocks, turns up, short, no good. Buckner's lost his touch the last couple times down. Took steps.
You know, Tyrus Buckner has this way of looking like he's lost his touch, miss a couple easy ones, and then he'll come down and make them when it matters. Game is 69-69, 5 minutes, 19 seconds left to go. He's missed a couple shots here. I've got full confidence in Tyrus going down the stretch.
Score tied, Eagles with the basketball. Jakovich drives, baseline stop, pops, no good. Buckner. Foul. Buckner was pushed as he came down with the ball. He'll go to the line and shoot 1 and 1. Buckner is 10 of 11 from the line. Important free throws coming up for the Rickton Park native.
And Coach Parker's team continues to improve in the second half on their rebounding. Tyrus is only at the line due to his fighting to grab yet again another offensive rebound.
Can't get the roll. That's an important. You got to make those 1-on-1. You need the front end anyway. Pushed out of bounds by Buckner. That's a foul on Tyrus. I believe that's his 2nd foul.
It's his 2nd and the team's 6th, which means next foul will be 1-and-1.
Shot clock at 23, just under 5 minutes to go. See what happens in these final 5 minutes. Calvary on a 4-0 run to tie this game. Long 3 on the way. Back iron, no good. Buckner can't come down with the rebound, but it's tipped over to Landon, holds it up, waits for the teammates to get down. Anderson with the 3. is good. Dylan Anderson breaks the tie with 4:30 to go.
And the Pollard Fieldhouse is going crazy. What a three-pointer at a great time for Dylan Anderson.
Fouled on this side of the court. Anderson is, I think, 3 of 5 from three-point range today. That's right. Fouls on Marr. That puts him over the limit. It's 1-1. I'm not sure who's going to the line here for Calvary. It's number 4, Demetrius White Thomas. He's shooting.
Looks like 73%.
He's 3 out of 4 from the line so far tonight. Everyone taking their time right now. I don't know if there was a question or something, but here comes the ref with the basketball.
Looks like the Calvary coach is pleading his case with the referee.
I think everybody welcomed that little break. Free throw on the way is good. They'll get the second.
Yeah, Emmaus has not gone very deep into their bench this second half. Tristan Greenhagen and Seth Gertula, who saw a decent amount of minutes in the first half, have not seen the floor much, if at all, so far this second half.
He converts both. Emmaus with a 1-point lead in the basketball. 4:23 to go in the game. Work the ball around. Buckner takes the spin move, lays it up and good. Tyrus Buckner.
Too big, too strong. Tyrus Buckner, what a move.
Spin move draws the foul though. Jonah Murr got the ball, spun, laid it up.
Unfortunately, Emmaus bailed him out with the foul.
He did.
There.
That was not a.
I think they had a good stop. He didn't really have a good look at the rim. He was forcing something up. And then Emmaus gets him on the foul. Unfortunately, sends him to the line, bails him out.
Gets the roll on the first. Can't convert both. Eagles with a 2-point lead in the basketball, just under 4 minutes to go in the game. McCowan drives. Buckner, 16-footer is good!
What a shot by Tyrus Buckner.
Buckner with 28 points on the night. Pushes the lead to 4. Eagles looking for a stop. Does Calvary have another answer this end of the court? Down low, reach in by Dylan Anderson. He pushed as the entry pass was going to number 34, Cedric Maxwell. He'll go to the line and shoot 1-1.
Yeah, Dylan's a little mismatched down low there. Cedric Maxwell's got a few inches and quite a few pounds on him and quite a bit of muscle. Dylan's trying to do his best, play some hard defense. Not surprised that there's a foul call on that one.
1-1, 73%. Converts the first.
From now on, both teams will be shooting 2 free throws during every foul on the floor.
Can't make both. Rebound by Buckner. Eagles with a 3-point lead. 3:10 to go in the game. Ball goes out of bounds. A lot of contact on that one, but it went off last.
Yeah, contact really was going both ways there. Wonder if the refs decided that it all equals out and don't call anything, I guess.
16 on the shot clock as they inbound down here. Patterson gets the ball. Justice with it. Buckner fighting for position. He gets it, turns, puts it up. Too strong. Way up ahead. Lays it up and good. Number 34, Maxwell. 30-second timeout by Coach Phil Parker for Emmaus as they are clinging to a 1-point lead with 2:44 to go. That last trip, Buckner went in, missed a shot. Maxwell went all the way ahead of everybody. He took the pass and laid it in.
What a game so far, Joe. Every time you think that one team's got the lead, maybe they can start to get away with it, the other team makes a comeback, makes it close. I really think it's going to be a nail-biter down to the wire.
We were tied at 5 minutes to go, 69-69. Now we're at 76-75 with 2:44 to go in the game. This whole second half has been back and forth the whole game, or the whole half. It'll be Emmaus basketball when the teams get back onto the court. Full court pressure being applied by Calvary out of the timeout. They get it in, they back off as Patterson starts to bring it up court. Quan Patterson has played about 12 minutes with 4 fouls. McCowan drives, stops, gets it. Justice McCowan.
Once again,
21 points.
Once again, Justice is in his bag. What a beautiful between-the-legs step-back move.
And again, they answered. Jonah Murr with 29 points for Calvary. 1 point game, just over 2 minutes to go. McCowan on the wing. Trying to look inside to Buckner. Patterson comes off a screen. Tries to put up. He looks like Buckner with the rebound. Put back, yes!
What a great offensive rebound again for Buckner. Easy. When you work hard for the offensive boards, the lay-ins are easy.
And a turnover with 1:42 to go. Eagles up by 3 in the basketball. Tristan Greenhagen checks in. Quan Patterson takes a little break. He looks really winded right now. I think he just needs to catch his breath for a minute. Eagles with a 3-point lead in the basketball, 142. Big trip for them this time down the court. Full court pressure being applied by Calvary. Gets it into McCowan. He slowly brings it up. Justice drives, stops. Jacobus underneath. He has to back it out. Dylan Anderson with 3 on the way. No good. Jacobus fights for the rebound. Shot clock at 20. 1:20 in the game.
Joe,
Eagles up by 3.
Joe, I didn't know Landon could jump so high. What an offensive rebound. Secures his team another look at the hoop.
10 on the shot clock. Drives, no good. Buckner with the putback! And the Eagles are up by 5 with a minute to go.
Just like Coach Parker said, it has been the rebounds in the second half that has kept Emmaus alive.
We got a timeout. Emmaus, I believe, with his biggest lead of the game right now. 5 points, 56.2 to go. Calvary calls a timeout. We'll keep it right here.
Dylan Anderson gets a good look at a 3, misses left rim. Landon Jacobus scrapes his hand on the ceiling while he's grabbing the offensive rebound. Kicks the ball back out. We get another good look. Tyrus Buckner grabs another offensive rebound for the easy lay-in. When you do the hard work to grab the offensive rebounds, the lay-ins come easy. And Tyrus has been a great example of that so far this second half. If anything, Joe, it's the biggest difference between the first and second half is our ability to grab offensive rebounds.
Buckner leading away with 32 points. That might be a season high. I'd have to look that up. I can look it up right here. Let's see if we... I got to look at his game log. We're looking for anything bigger than 32. I see a lot of 20s. I see 2 31-point games. So this is a season high for Tyrus Buckner, 32 points. 11 for 19 shooting, 10 of 12 from the line, 19 rebounds, 32 points.
That's not only a high-scoring game, but it's an efficient game. 11 for 9 from the field, so significantly over 50%. 10 for 12 from the free throw line. That's a great game from Tyrus Buckner. He makes such a big difference on this Emmaus Eagles team.
56.2, 23 in the shot clock. Calvary inbounds the ball. Down by 5. They've had an answer on the offensive end almost every time. Let's see what they can come up with here. Ball inbounded. Maxwell has it for Calvary. A lot of traffic and shoving in the lane. Let's see what the call is.
I think Landon initiated the contact there, Joe. There was contact both ways, but Landon initiated the contact with a little arm hook. If you watch the replay here, Joe, you'll see it.
It'll be 2 shots for Jonah Murr, who should be 75%, and he's 6 for 9 though. 51.1 to go. Makes the first.
Starters Mitchell Marr and Quan Patterson on the bench. In their place, Dylan Anderson and Tristan Greenhagen earning some valuable minutes down the stretch here with Emmaus up 4, 51.1 seconds left.
He makes both. Eagles with a 3-point lead, full court pressure being put on. Justice gets the inbound pass. He brings it up slowly. 46-25 on the shot clock. They'll use some clock here.
Looks like they want to take a shot. Once it gets to 10 seconds, they're going to start their offensive action.
Looking for Coach Park. Parker says go. 10 on the shot clock. Pass intercepted. Calvary brings it up. 3 on the way. Is good, and we're tied with 20 seconds to go.
What a shot.
Resetting.
What do you think, Joe? You keep it, wait for a last second shot?
You definitely go for the last second shot here. Worst case is overtime. Inbounded to McCollum. 20 seconds on the clock.
Mitchell Mars hit a game winner earlier this season, remains on the bench, but Emmaus calls a timeout. Coach Parker's going to draw something up here. 15.4 seconds left to go. We'll see who is in the game. What does Coach Parker draw up? What's the goal here?
The coaches huddle over there. Quan Patterson checks back in at the scorer's table, so he'll go back in. Amar, I believe, is going to go. No, he's standing, but let's see what they draw. 15.4 seconds to go in the game. Again, Calvary has had an answer every time they had pushed it to a 5-point lead. They hit that 3 and then to tie it up.
Yeah, and that, Emmaus' last offensive possession, they waited, they ran the clock down, they were just looking to get it into Tyrus. A little bit of a miscommunication there. Sometimes that can happen, right? You're not running your normal offense. You're doing something a little bit different, these late game situations. You're not used to sitting and just dribbling it out for a while before you do something. Miscommunication seems like it's slightly more likely to happen. But Calvary, wonderful response. Not only do they get the turnover, but they come down, they find the 3-point shot, ties it up, and they're forcing Emmaus to hit a game winner.
Now, this is tough. I'm usually asleep by 10 o'clock every night. It's 9:57 Central Time. If this goes into overtime, we're in trouble.
So if you fall asleep, Joe, I'll just keep going.
Players on the court for Emmaus: Anderson, McCohen, Buckner, Jacobus, and Patterson will inbound with 15.4 on the clock. Calvary will play a man-to-man.
Emmaus bench players linking arms in anticipation on the bench.
Ball inbounded to McCohen, 15 on the game clock. He dribbles, comes off a screen. Patterson with it, 7 on the clock. Jacobus down low to Buckner, turns, puts it up, loses the ball. Loose ball. Jump ball called, I think. Ref says game over. We saw one called jump ball. The possession arrow belongs to Calvary. We'll see what happens. Jump ball.
Refs are indicating a jump ball.
1 second left. Jump ball. It'll be Calvary basketball.
Now it's at 1 second. It looks like
0.5 all the way down here. You do have a chance for a catch and a shoot with 0.5. 0.3 and under, all you can do is like bat it up in the air like a volleyball.
But yeah, that 0.5 technically to catch and shoot if you catch the ball in position and fire quickly.
Yeah, I don't think they have much of a chance to get something off here. But Eagles had the ball got it to Buckner. He was surrounded, loose ball. Everybody tried to come up with it. And here it looks like we're going to overtime, tied at 82. 34 points from Jonah Murr, 32 for Tyrus Buckner.
Do you need a cup of coffee, Joe?
I'll be okay. I could use some water. Oh, for overtime, I got to go fill up my water bottle here.
Okay. What a game so far, Joe. This has been a fun one to watch and to commentate on. Looking forward to what would be our 4th overtime period of the game, of the day, I mean.
That's right.
I believe games today were supposed to end around 8 o'clock. Is that maybe 8:30? Currently,
here we are,
10 p.m., about to go into overtime unless Calvary's able to pull off a miracle here.
Players back on the court. They have to go to the length of the court, Calvary. If the ball is just tipped, it'll run out the clock. And that's the end of regulation. We go to overtime. 5 minutes, tied at 82. We'll keep it right here. If the Eagles don't hang on to win this game, you look back at that last possession where they had it with about 40 seconds to go. They ran the clock down to 10 and then had a turnover. In those situations, I always like to say, take the first best available shot you get. When you get out of your right, when you get out of your rhythm like that, and you do something you're not used to, it's hard to get a good shot off. Anyway, we'll have a jump ball at center court here to start the overtime period. I believe we were tied at 69 with 5 minutes to go. Now we're tied at 82 with 5 more minutes on the clock.
The Pollard Fieldhouse at 10:02 p.m. this evening is getting loud. I'm sure some people are putting off homework assignments. They're putting off sleep. They're putting off time with their friends, and they're here cheering on their Emmaus Eagles.
Buckner will jump center for Emmaus. I can't see who's blocking me for the Calvary player. Ball controlled by Calvary. Fans chant defense. Foul on Anderson. It'll be 2 free throws for number 34. For those Cedric Maxwell.
For those of you that might not know, overtime is not treated like a new quarter or a new half. Overtime is treated as an extension of the second half in men's basketball and an extension of the fourth quarter in women's. So fouls are not reset. They continue. Both teams will be in the double bonus at any foul on the floor for the rest of this game. And I tell you, Joe, Coach Parker must be getting nervous or overheated or something, because he just took the jacket off, something I've yet to see him do this year.
Makes 1 of 2, but that's a 6-0 run for Calvary, spanning the end of regulation and overtime. Buckner gets it at the foul line, turns. McCohen foul line elbow is good. puts the Eagles up by 1, 4:30 to go in overtime.
It is so important to get that first bucket of overtime. So much pressure is on each player coming into the overtime period. To be able to get that first bucket to fall relieves the pressure and allows the players to just play a little bit more within themselves.
Drives, dishes back out, 10 on the shot clock. 16-footer is good for number 13, Williams, for Calvary, and they're up by 1. Buckner gets it, gives it back to Patterson, lays it up, but he draws the foul. Patterson will go to line and shoot 2.
So we've got just 12 hours until games start again.
Patterson looking for his first points of the night here as he goes to the line. He makes the first, and we're tied at 85. Short. We're tied at 85. Both teams with 3 points so far in overtime. Bandstand defense. Spinning, shot partially blocked. Patterson comes down with it. He looks to run. But turned over.
Quan Patterson just a little out of control there, unfortunately.
Possessions are a premium in overtime. Baseline jumper is good by number 14, Jonah Murr, 36 points.
What a game. What a game.
Fouls on number 4 for Calvary. White Thomas. I believe that's number 5.
It looks like it is.
Patterson, who's played about 20 minutes of game time with 4 fouls, he'll go to the line to shoot 2. He's only 1 for 3 from the line so far tonight. 2 big free throws coming up by Patterson. Eagles down by 2. Makes the first.
For those of you that are unaware, this is an important game, and this game has a lot of meaning for Coach Philip Parker. He's a Calvary University graduate, and he coached in this coaching staff during his last couple years at the school due to not being able to play.
Patterson makes both, and we're tied at 87. 3:24 to go in overtime.
Coach Philip Parker, he's got a lot of respect for Calvary as a school, a lot of respect for this basketball program, but I'm sure he would just love to get this win in the tournament tonight.
Foul line jumper, too strong. They get the rebound, put back up. No good. Buckner comes down with it. 2 shots that trip. Tied at 3 minutes to go. Tied at 87. Buckner is pushed. Sets the screen. Patterson lays it up. No good. Buckner with the rebound. He puts it up and goal! Rolled around the
rebounds are how Darius Buckner has gotten so many of the points starting since the second half has started. He continues to fight on the boards, and he's finding easy layups as a result.
The Eagles up by 2 in overtime. Calvary with the ball, 10 on the shot clock. Long 3 on the way. No good. Eagles control. 2:13 to go. Eagle basketball and a 2-point lead.
Everything's been falling for Jonah Murr tonight, so he thought he'd just throw that one up too and see if it happened to go in.
Jacobus gives a go to Buckner down low. He can't finish. Couldn't hold on to the pass, muscled it up. It was sort of loose. Couldn't get it all the way down the lane by number 14, Jonah Murr. We're tied up, 1:52 to go.
What a game, Joe.
Buckner comes up the loose ball, 18 on the shot clock. Eagles reset the offense. Both teams tired right now. 10 on the clock. Tries to go back door. Turnover, pass deflected. Calvary controls 126. Tied in overtime. Calvary really slowing it down this time. Long pass down low, goes out of bounds with Eagle basketball. 1:14 to go in overtime.
We make an entry pass mistake, they make an entry pass mistake. Everything so far tonight, Joe, has been even. 89-89, a minute 12 left to go in this game.
Patterson brings the ball up for Emmaus. Marr with it. Comes off a screen. 15-footer, no good. Rebounded by Calvary. Just under a minute to go. We're tied at 89. Calvary with the ball. 20 on the shot clock, 48 on the game clock. Murr drives, stops in the lane, finds somebody cut it to the basket, lays it up and good by number 13. Williams, Eagles down by 2, 30 seconds to go. They call a timeout, we'll stay right here. 24 on the shot clock, 30 on the game clock. Eagles down by 2.
The Emmaus coaching staff gathers together. They're talking through a few things. Coach Matt Tomlinson's taking a look at a piece of paper in his hand there. And they're going to talk through just how they need to finish this game off. Down by 2 points, 30 seconds left. Even if they get a make, Calvary has a chance to come down and either and win the game.
With 30,
Joe, are you looking for a 2 or a 3 here?
You're looking for the best available shot you get. And if it comes, if they inbound it, somebody's wide open underneath, you lay it up and you go play defense. If you pass it in and it takes you 10 seconds, it takes 10 seconds. If you pass it in and somebody's open for a 3, you take that 3. And then you go play defense. So we'll see what happens here and what they draw up coming out of this timeout.
With both teams already being in the bonus, if Emmaus were to miss in this possession, you think that they go right into fouling, is that right?
Right to foul. If they miss, you go right to foul. You see what happens. There's still plenty of time to go, but they need to get up a good play off this inbounds and some smart passes. They've sort of had a hockey mentality of just getting the shot on goal and letting Buckner clean up, so I don't necessarily see a drive to the basket as a bad thing, and Buckner will be there for the rebound.
It's a good point, Joe.
He's got 21 rebounds, 34 points. Like we said, six-second differential shot and game clock. McCowan inbounds in front of the bench, gets it into Patterson.
Looks like they're going to hold on to it for a little bit.
20 on the shot clock. Trying to decide what they do. 10 on the shot clock. They start. Buckner comes off. Down low to Buckner. Turns. Puts it up. Good! No!
Call it on the ground!
They called the foul before the shot
on the
with
floor.
8.5 to go. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Buckner will go to the line to shoot 2 to try and tie it with 8.5 seconds to go. Tyrus is 10 for 12 from the line tonight.
They say it was before the gather, before the shot attempt, he got hacked on the ground. I'd say he also got hacked in the air, but the ref saw something on the ground first.
Shot is good. Seth Katula comes in for rebounding on this time and defense. 8.5 to go. Eagles down by 1. One more free throw for Buckner. On its way is good, and we're tied with 8.5 seconds to go. Timeout. Calvary, they have to go the length of the court. Still a lot of time left.
A lot of people might think, hey, I can stand in my driveway and I can hit free throws. Sure, 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10. Easy stuff. To hit 2 back-to-back free throws, nothing but net, in that situation, he's not just too big, he's not just too strong, he's too clutch. Great free throws there by Tyrus Buckner.
12 of 14 from the line for Buckner tonight to go with 36 points and 12 of 21 from the floor. Now, 8 seconds is a lot of time. You can inbound it. The rule of thumb in this, for every second, is 1 dribble. You could even get in the backcourt. You could take 5 dribbles and a pass and still get a good shot off.
And you have to think, Joe, that Calvary's looking to Jonah Murr right now. I mean, he has been their guy all night long. Jamal Smith fouled out. He's on the bench. Jonah Murr has been their guy, and the ball's got to be in his hand. So who does Coach Parker put on Jonah Murr? Justice McCowan's been guarding him a lot of the night, but maybe it's Landon Jacobus. Maybe we get a hustle play from Landon Jacobus. Who knows? But you want to see I want to see the ball in Jonah's hands. I want to see Emmaus play tough defense. I'm excited for the end of this game here.
Plus, you got to play strong D, but you can't foul either, because they'll go to the line and shoot 2 free throws and a chance to win the game. Teams make their way back onto the court. Buckner goes all the way back under the basket. Full court pressure put on to make them use a little bit of time here. They run the baseline. They get it in bounds to midcourt. Down the lane. 15-footer is good. 3.8 seconds to go. I think that number 13, Kevon Williams, no timeouts left. 3.8. You got time for a couple dribbles. Patterson gets it. 3 on the way. No good. And that's the game.
What a game. What a tough fought game. Number 13, Kevon Williams, comes down the court. Tyrus Buckner, outstretched arm, perfect defense, hand in his face. And Kevon Williams hits the clutch bucket. You thought it was going to be Jonah Murr. You thought it was going to be one of these other players. But great look from number 13, Kevon Williams. Only 10 points on the night, but hit the most important bucket of the night. You love what you saw from both teams tonight. You love what you saw from the Eagles. A lot of love being shown between the head coach of the Warriors right now and Tyrus Buckner. Tough, hard-fought game.
Tough game. That's right. Disappointing. Hard-fought game. Good game. Back and forth. Clutch shots by both sides. Sad to see the Eagles season come to an end tonight. But that's how it goes. We will have continuing coverage of the tournament tomorrow. 7 games. All the games will be live streamed.
That's correct.
So, again, Calvary fans, you'll play at 5 p.m. tomorrow, so you can tune in to live stream. Well, it's been a good season, Eric. Enjoyed working with you.
Absolutely.
Have a safe time on the ensemble trip.
Sounds good.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.